everybody, Splint here. Welcome to Splint Reacts. If you are a returning subscriber, then guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, coming into our spooky season for 2024, I have been wanting to check out some spooky themed movies. I put up a poll a little while ago now, and this movie was not on that poll. But I've decided that I am going to do both movies that kind of came in first and second that was on that poll. So I think it was The Descent and Beetlejuice. So I don't really know when this movie is going to be released. It might be released early November. But I really wanted to check it out for one reason, and it's because I think Rupert Grint is in it. But I have been getting confused between, I think, Knock at the Cabin and The Cabin in the Woods. So, but I feel like that was earlier, so I think this is the Rupert Grint one, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't check the synopsis or anything about the cast in general. I kind of just go into movies knowing what I know, which is not a lot in most cases. I think this is going to give more, I think just probably like creepy vibes than horror, but I'm here for it. The only other thing I really know is that it came out in 2023, so I'm expecting it to be pretty decent. And I guess we'll see how many cast members I know. Anyways guys, let's get into this movie. Enjoy the reaction. A film by oh, I've heard that name. Nurse's Record. Oh, Dave Bautista's in this? Jonathan Groff? Oh, okay. M. Night, I can't say the surname. I feel really bad. Oh my god, I hate insects, guys. I should say as well, guys, I don't scare easily. So, we'll see how this movie does.
I'm gonna name you Caroline, after my friend at school. She's really nice, but she farts in class sometimes and pretends like she didn't. So, please don't do that.
Okay, little girl, you can go inside now.
Hi there. I'm not from around here, but I was hoping to make some new friends.
No, thank you.
I don't talk to strangers.
Good girl.
Of course you don't. You shouldn't. You're smart. What's your name?
One Ling, but everyone calls me Wen.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Wen. My name's Leonard.
Oh my god. He's such a big man. Like his hand, I know she's a little girl, but his hands look massive. But also go inside, please.
Oh, you're really good.
Thanks, Wen. Can you pass me a jar there, please? Someone teach you how to catch grasshoppers.
Daddy Eric taught me. I'm gonna take care of animals when I grow up.
You call your dad by his first name?
There's Daddy Eric and Daddy Andrew. All the other kids at school only have one dad. All the Disney Channel shows only have one dad, too. They're friends?
Little girl, please go home.
People I work with. You see, the four of us have a very important job to do. In fact, it might be the most important job in the history of the world.
Hey, that's my man.
This isn't about you, Wen, or your dad's.
Is he carrying a shovel? Did I misread this movie?
But I'm afraid the three of you are going to have to make some tough decisions. Terrible decisions. And I wish with all my broken heart that you didn't have to.
It's okay. What's up? It's okay. Listen, sweetie, what happened? What scared you?
There were four of them. The big one, he says we had to help them. He says they have the most important job in the history of the world.
creepy knock. Oh my god, I love that bookshelf. I need that bookshelf.
Hello in there. My name's Leonard, and I'm here with some associates of mine. Can you open the door, please? I met your delightful daughter Gwen already. She's so thoughtful and kind. You two should be very proud.
I don't want to sound rude, but we'd like to be left alone.
I understand, and I'm sorry to intrude on your vacation. You should know that this isn't easy for us either. The four of us, we never thought we'd be here talking to you nice people.
Well, they're getting in there, right?
This can't be right. There's no dial tone. What? I checked it when we got here. Is the battery dead? The battery's not dead. It's not dialing.
We need to talk. We don't have a choice.
Yeah, well, we don't have a choice either. We're calling the cops.
We know you can't do that. None of our phones get service out here either. And sorry, we had to cut the phone line.
Goddamn door, we're coming in either way.
The hell you are! I have a gun! You brought it here? Yes. No, it's in the safe in the back of the truck.
What's wrong with you? You're not helping.
I'm sorry. Redmond is as anxious and passionate as we all are.
Oh my god, that was such a good shot. Sorry. I freaked out a little bit. I just love the way he like leaned over the camera. I'm going to try not to smile every time he comes on the camera, because he seems like somebody I shouldn't be smiling at in this movie.
They're in the basement. One is in the back. One is downstairs. Let's make a run for it to the car. I've got the keys.
They probably messed with the car as well, though.
It didn't have to be like this. Get one out of here.
Shit.
Wait, don't touch him! I'm a nurse! He's hurt! Stop! Stop!
Daddy, just get up. We have to go, Daddy.
Is he dead already?
Wake up! Wake up, Eric!
Oh, he's still breathing? Oh, all right. What are we in for?
I like your fridge.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, they're not supportive.
They drove for 7 hours and stayed 45 minutes.
I'm sorry. Andrew. Always together.
Wes.
Hi.
Thanks, Custard. This is a very important cupcake order.
Okay, all right, he's okay. Now what are we doing, though?
Never watched the show before, but I like it. The characters, and they seem curious and good. I get the sense that it explores or teaches empathy and tolerance. And
Is that what you're here to talk about now that you have the queers tied up?
Andrew, I assure you that we're not here with hate or prejudice in our hearts, not at all.
We don't have one homophobic bone in our bodies.
I don't hate anybody. I do have conflicted feelings about this door.
You have to believe that. But we had no idea you were a single-sex couple until we got here. Can everyone come in here, please? It's almost time.
Time for what? You said you were here to talk, so we'll talk.
They said this was going to impact the world or something, didn't he?
My name is Sabrina. I live in Southern California. I have been a post-op nurse for almost 5 years. I have a little half-sister back home. And when you kind of remind me of her.
I think you guys already know my name is Leonard. And I'm good at catching grasshoppers, right, Win? I'm a second-grade teacher, and I run the after-school program. I'm also a bartender.
Okay. Me? My next? I'm Redmond, and I like long walks on the beach, and I like beer.
Hey, we already discussed this thing.
We wasted time.
You just scare them. You make it less likely that they'll believe us or cooperate.
Okay. Okay. My turn it is. Work for the gas company, making sure houses and apartments don't blow up. I'm single, if you can believe that.
I hope I don't sound confusing.
Hold on a second. We get that you guys are a part of some group, and it sounds like you want to. If you're trying to change us or make us different, all this isn't the way. Can someone put the curtain on the back door?
What's wrong with Eric?
You have a concussion. You're extremely sensitive to light.
Whatever. I'm Adrian. Yeah, I've been a lot of things, but right now, or before I got up here, I was a line cook in DuPont Circle, DC. I love to feed people. It feels like it's more than food to me.
I don't want to like the characters yet, so I'm kind of hesitant, but the reason people do this is to make themselves seem more human. I read a lot of true crime things, and like it's like if you're caught with someone and you just tell them like facts about yourself.
The four of us are here to prevent the apocalypse. We, and when I say we, I mean everyone in this cabin, can stop it from happening.
What?
You are having a psychological break of some kind.
So like they're like the four horsemen of the apocalypse?
Your family must choose to willingly sacrifice one of the three of you in order to prevent the apocalypse.
Right.
If you fail to choose, or if you fail to follow through with the sacrifice, the world will end.
They're lunatics.
And you will only live long enough to witness the horror of the end of everything. And you will be left to wander the devastated planet alone. Permanently and cosmically.
We haven't done anything wrong.
I agree with you. You haven't done anything wrong. You're just the family chosen to decide for us in this time.
Says who though? Like how do you prove this? Like if it were me, I'd be like, yeah, okay.
We're not choosing anyone. We're not sacrificing anyone. Not now, not ever.
Even if it means the death of everyone else in the world.
Yes.
They're never gonna choose to do this. And I don't blame them. Who would ever choose?
Shut up, Redmond. You just vomit everything you think.
Camera work is amazing.
First, the cities will drown. The oceans will swell and rise up into a great fist and pound all the buildings and people into the sand. And God's fingers will scorch the earth, and an everlasting darkness will descend over humanity.
You need help!
And we've been shown that only your sacrifice can stop it.
Shown by who? By what? Are you gonna answer that? You sound like every fake doomsdayer on every corner of every city.
For every no you give us, we will unleash a plague for the sins of humanity. Will you make a choice?
For every no that they give them.
You don't need to do this.
You don't need those things. You said you couldn't hurt us.
It's for each other, right? Oh my god, wait, what are they gonna... My assumption was that it would be for, like, they'll just make them watch some sort of torture. Oh yeah, that's why she put...
Part of humanity has been judged.
Mr. and Mrs. Brooks?
Yes. My wife couldn't be here today. This is her brother.
Oh.
Now tell me this isn't a miracle. Hi, Daddy. Hi, Bren.
Help me take Redmond outside. We'll cover him with a blanket.
Well, I hoped that Rupert Grint would last a little longer.
Lynn, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to change the channel for a little bit, okay?
Go fuck yourself, Mr. Rogers.
I want you to try a piece of this. I want to see whether the air...
Can you say something about volcanoes?
We continue with our coverage of the earthquake centered in the Aleutian Islands, which struck more than 4 hours ago. The U.S. National Tsunami Warning Center has issued a cautionary advisory to British Columbia, Canada, and more than 1,000 miles of coast along the American Pacific Northwest, including the cities of Seattle and Portland. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center issued its strongest warning to the islands of Hawaii.
A plague will be released by Redmond's death.
You have to listen to me. I remember, but this doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean...
No! Just watch!
We do have information that the tsunami has made landfall. Now, as you can tell from our live feed, this resort on Kauai has already been evacuated.
Just keep watching until we see what was shown to us.
You'd just be like, this is a coincidence. Damn, that would be so terrifying. And that's when you people run. The ocean is terrifying to me.
Tomorrow morning, you can make the difficult, selfless choice of sacrifice and save the world. Or you can choose once again to let the clock move another minute closer to permanent midnight. For the rest of today and tonight, we'll tend to your needs within reason. But otherwise, we'll leave you be to reflect.
But why this cabin? Why them? Well, I guess they didn't know who they were, but it's...
If I believe your craziness, the answer is still the same. Everyone in the world can die as far as we're concerned. Am I right, Eric?
He looks a little sus on it.
I have a little surprise queued up for you.
Oh, what's that gonna be?
Ready?
Oh!
Hey! Are we gonna sing along?
Yes, of course!
Girl, to be with you is my favorite thing.
Oh, that's so cute.
Here we go, ready?
I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Hey,
She's adorable.
How many grasshoppers did you catch?
Just one so far. Her name's Liz.
You see any bears yet?
Andrew, don't start.
Show Daddy Eric your scary bear face.
One of them's definitely gonna die. I think it's gonna be Daddy Eric.
You think I'm some kind of religious freak, right? Truth is, I haven't even been to church since my grandma forced me to go when I was little. I didn't believe it at first either. But you will. Eric, you need to trust something more than you. You may not want to believe it, but we're all on the same side.
I'm on my family's side.
It seems like he definitely knows something. So, like, that's why I think if somebody does die, it's gonna be him. Where you going, hun?
Where? Where?
Other side. No, okay.
I'm afraid the rule is that no one's allowed to leave.
Leave her alone. I told her to do it.
You ask us to choose again.
Don't listen to them, Wen. We were targeted. Redmond is the guy from the bar.
What guy from the bar?
Andrew was attacked by a man at a bar in Boston many years ago. The man went to jail for a short while, but his name is O'Bannon.
It's him.
His name was what?
This is all some kind of sick scam to get us to hurt each other.
That's not true.
We don't know why each of us is here.
It's a coincidence. The man who attacked me and had me in years of therapy is one of your group? Go get his wallet. I'll show you his name isn't Redmond.
No, we're not doing that.
Why?
Because it doesn't matter what his name is. Okay, we all had the visions.
This has to be exact. Didn't he tell us about this cabin on the message board first? And then we all had visions of a cabin?
I don't know.
Message board?
Okay.
Go to sleep. The sun will rise. Maybe for the last time for all of us.
The premise of your scam is flawed.
This is a picture of some of the kids I coach. If you could hear them laugh, you'd understand why I'm here. Maybe you'd sleep better if you could see each other easier.
God, you'd think that that's just gonna make it even harder for them.
You like it? Come to the restaurant. I can make you all kinds of breakfast burritos.
Eric, my hands are a little looser. I just need to get to the trunk of the car.
Okay.
Listen, you guys been on some kind of message board, right? You're having a shared delusion. You're in an echo chamber, you know that, right? You got online and you found random people who had random visions, and you took that as evidence. Remember the guy who shot up 3 people on an army base in Louisiana?
Ooh, Lil Queen.
Remember what you did at Thanksgiving?
And then we decided to meet on the boardwalk.
You're gonna do that if I nod.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay. I so could not do that. I would drop the knife.
You
or
have the
something.
opportunity to choose.
I'm the next one to go. You're like my last hope here.
Adrian, you can walk out of here right now.
You think I want to be here? I'm just some fucking cook. I didn't tell you at first, but I have a son. I didn't want to speak his name, but here I am, begging you to do what has to be done, because if you don't, my son is gonna die. As a mother, believe me when I tell you that this is really happening.
What exactly did you guys see?
Stop talking to him. He doesn't believe you. None of us believe you.
They're still not selling it.
His name is Charlie.
Very well.
You couldn't, you could not believe this, like.
Stop! Please stop this!
God, I'd need so much therapy after this. Come on.
A part of humanity has been judged.
I mean, this has to be, the four of them have to represent the four horsemen, right? If they're here to stop the apocalypse or whatever, or something, or it's a reference to it. But I need to refresh my brain on what the four horsemen are specifically.
Sabrina, put on the TV, please.
Sabrina will be next, and Leonard will be last.
The X9 virus is highly transmittable amongst children aged 10 and under. These outbreaks seem to be originating in 3 distinct pockets of the world. Numerous public schools have been suspended, with some being converted into makeshift quarantine facilities. While there is hope that the virus will be contained,
what does he know?
I think I saw something, Andrew.
What?
What are you saying? I think I saw a person.
Where'd you see a figure?
In the light behind you. In the reflection in the mirror. When you were standing behind Redmond.
Oh, when the light shone in?
Look at me. You have a severe concussion. She even told you would be extremely sensitive to light. We're under extreme stress here. I've been reading about these X9 cases for months already. They all knew about it before they showed up here and knowingly made it a part of their narrative.
Come on, Andrew.
All 4 of you have watches. What, you just showed up here like that? No, you knew you were coming out of this particular cabin where cell reception wouldn't exist.
He's very logical. And we'd all probably be thinking the exact same thing.
They knew this virus show would be on at this time, just like they knew the Alaskan earthquake and the tsunami warning had already happened before they showed up here.
I'm clear-headed now. Always together.
You don't talk to him from now on, you talk to me.
I want to watch Paddington in a car! Now I want to watch Paddington in a car!
When?
Okay, tantrums.
When? Take a deep breath. In 5, 4.
Bless her.
3.
Get away from my family, you fucking loser!
Everyone needs you.
No!
I didn't realize their legs were tied, so when he fell over, I was like, oh, what's he doing?
Please! No! No! No, I don't believe a word you say! Fuck you!
Is he gonna see something?
I hit you in the knee just so you wouldn't run away. We have to help each other. Andrew, listen to me.
Oh, he's going for the gun. wrong car window?
Please stop!
Leave whatever you're going for. Get out of the car and come inside. I don't want to have to hurt you. Come back inside.
Oh.
No! We don't have time for this.
Oh my god. Stop. Oh.
Listen to me, you crazy fucking bitch. You drop that thing and back the fuck up. Okay. Back the fuck up!
This is stressful.
Stop!
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, damn. Well, I said at the beginning, I was like, surely they've messed with the car somehow.
Stay back!
I believe you were chosen because your family's love for each other is so pure. I know you've been through a lot and people haven't been fair to you.
Drop the weapon and move away from Eric, or I'll show you I was chosen to put a bullet in your head. Drop it now, Leonard, or I'll kill you.
It's time for the next sacrifice.
I forgot what they said would come next.
You have a temper. Not in a scary way, just... it's there. You're uptight. Hey, we said you have to qualify things.
I'm sorry, you suck the life out of some situations.
I'll accept that.
It's not a bad list.
I can't believe we're actually gonna do this.
I have never, for 1 second of my life, ever doubted loving you. The kid will be watching that every day.
How is it you can say stuff like that out of nowhere?
You guys keep it down.
Oh, was this the bar?
Get your drunk ass back to your seat.
Fuck you.
You shouldn't provoke then.
I wasn't provoking.
Oh my god! What the fuck? What the fuck, Andrew? Are you okay?
Prick.
Andrew!
Jeez.
I'll take it.
Weird time to be saying it, I feel like, but they're both such handsome men.
No, Leonard.
Oh, so she's dead, but we have to do this anyway?
Are you willing to make a sacrifice?
Or she just shot and... oh god. No, she's dead. Or maybe she's near death.
It's gotta be your choice.
Shut your mouth. Keep an eye on Leonard.
Is it him? Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe that's why they haven't shown us Redmond's face from the bar.
It's abandoned.
Okay. Never mind that.
None of this is real, and you were targeting us! I always look for motive, Leonard. How about a crazy bigot meets a bartender from a bar somewhere, and they find a woman from a small town who has extreme religious beliefs?
That's not true.
Then they come across a young woman who can be persuaded of anything. I didn't believe for a second that Adrian had a kid, Leonard. They slashed our tires, but they must have come in a truck or a vehicle. We need to get to that vehicle. We need something to turn the door up to. The lamp.
He broke the window.
He got out.
could be outside and hurt us. We have to make sure he's in the bathroom.
Leonard?
Are you guys stressed? Curtain. Okay. Fellas, he's huge.
I thought you wouldn't kill us.
I won't. But I will shoot you in the leg to keep you from leaving this cabin.
Okay.
You'll see that everything I said was gonna happen has happened.
No one's gonna do what you said.
Terrifying images as we see yet another passenger aircraft plummet to the ground.
I thought it wasn't real.
God. Just to witness something, it would be so traumatic, honestly.
We now have confirmation of as many as 700 airplanes having crashed without warning, without issuing
700.
It is hard.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. It is
It's
hard to describe
the images that we are seeing.
that we're seeing.
They fill us with disquietude and horror.
And horror.
We're getting word of more airlines.
How the fuck did you know what she was gonna say? Is this some closed circuit TV? Did you guys pump this in? I don't know what's going on here. But where are the keys to the truck you guys came in? I'm taking my family. And we're leaving. Let's get out of here and never come back. Don't listen to Leonard anymore.
So do they just have to do it before Leonard goes? Or like if Leonard dies, can they just do it after that? Or is that just time up and then the world ends? No, yeah. They would have to.
I'd like to do this last part outside.
Because they're obviously on a time crunch. So if Leonard goes, then it doesn't matter. The world ends.
When I'm gone, you only have minutes to stop everything.
Okay.
After that, it'll be too late.
Will all the children die?
Fine. Go to that treehouse that we climbed in. Put your music on until one of us comes to get you. Do what Daddy says, okay? Nothing can happen to the three of us. You'll be okay.
The treehouse isn't very far away.
You know what I love most about teaching kids? They believe everything you say. So you have to be careful. Big responsibility. Maybe one of the kids I taught do something great for the world. Will you make a choice and save the world? All of humanity has been judged.
Oh, I could do without the gurgling. Well, they couldn't pre-record that on the TV. Okay. That'd probably convince me. Like the swirling dark clouds above you and then that strike of lightning.
Eric,
There was something in the light. A figure.
I believe you.
Maybe this is the way it's always been. Maybe families have been deciding this all through time.
Well, let's just walk the earth then.
What kind of life is that for when? Andrew, this wasn't a home invasion. They didn't target us. They came here to spend time with us. They remind us of all aspects of humanity. Redmond malice. Adrian nurturing. Sabrina healing. Leonard guidance. They're the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I believe we had to see them die. We had to feel their loss.
Why us?
Because I know what I felt when we saw Wen in that orphanage and we were together for the first time.
It's our decision.
We're supposed to give up our love for them?
It's a sacrifice, Andrew. That we would be willing to give up something so beautiful to us for everyone else.
They're not worth it! They hate that we exist!
They're just scared. Like all of us.
They're monsters! They destroy everything. They hurt each other.
You know there's something to defend. That's where your anger comes from, Andrew.
Kill me.
No, sweetheart. We're running out of time. Do it while I'm thinking the most beautiful thought, so that I can have that feeling in my heart to take me right to wherever it is I'm going.
Aww.
I'm thinking about our daughter in the future.
Oh, stop. I didn't know. Don't cry. Don't cry.
She still got her crazy laugh. She still asks everybody questions about everything.
Are we gonna get a flash forward where they play Boogie Shoes?
She found someone who loves her, and who she loves just as much.
Okay, so if the world keeps on going now, what does he do? There's like 4 dead bodies on this cabin that he supposedly rented. I'm thinking very logically though.
Did Daddy ever save everyone?
Okay, well I suppose that fixes the whole 4 bodies situation.
Water just stopped rising.
Switch to the other one.
The last of the planes in Australia and Russia have landed safely. Families are rushing the airports, searching for their loved ones.
Actually, we're coming up on our 2nd hour here of no deaths.
I know. I love you so much. Everything's gonna be okay.
Photo of Charlie. It's my favorite thing. Hi, Daddy Eric. It's like whenever, you know, the song comes on the radio that reminds me of my mum. You always go, hi, Mum. Wow, you guys, that was awesome. I didn't think... I thought that was going to be more horror vibes, but I think that's because of the impression that I have from Cabin in the Woods, and that's my failing. But you know what, I'm glad I watched it either way. It was great, and it is technically classed as a thriller. I really want to like look into the whole Four Horsemen thing, because I really feel like I just need a refresher on that after watching this. Like, I know in theory who they are, and Eric kind of like ran through it really quickly about what the four of them represent, but I just want to read up on it for my own information. But that was so good, and it was shot so well, and I think since having a YouTube channel and watching more movies, I'm starting to notice more about the camera work. So when there's a really good shot like that, I get really excited. So you see like a lot of those shots where they just pan, or it's just the way they shot it was great. Courtesy of this director. What other stuff has he done? I would have been convinced right at the end. I think when, when all the thunder started, etc, etc. Because like, honestly, logically, 4 people show up to your house with tools, you know, saying sacrifice a family member. Of course we're gonna think that. Like, of course you're gonna be like, oh, you're all part of a cult, you're crazy. Anyways, so good, thoroughly enjoyed it. Props to everyone involved in this one. I have nothing but good things to say. Anyways guys, if you'd like to check out the full-length reaction to this movie, it will be available on my Patreon. The link will be in the description below. Otherwise, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for future movie reactions and other videos that will be dropping along the way. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!